Success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you are doing or learning to do. Brazil eats, sleeps, and drinks football. It lives football. The World Cup is a very important way to measure the good players and the great ones. It is a test of a great player. I am constantly being asked about individuals. The only way to win is as a team. Football is not about one or two or three star players. Enthusiasm is everything. It must be taught and vibrating like a guitar string. Everything is practice. A penalty is a cowardly way to score. Wherever you go, there are three icons that everyone knows: Jesus Christ, Pelé, and Coca-Cola. Pelé doesn't die. Pelé will never die. Pelé is going to go on forever. Everything on earth is a game, a passing thing. We all end up dead. We all end up the same, don't we? I represent Brazil all over the world. Wherever I go, I have to do my best to not disappoint the Brazilian people, and that I've done. If you don't give education to people, it is easy to manipulate them. The level of football in England is the top. English football is the leader in the world. Sport is something that is very inspirational for young people. In 1962, my injury wasn't because of violence. I just kicked the ball, and it happened, and that was okay. Because Brazil won, I didn't have any difficulty in accepting that. I still got a medal because I played 2 games. Lionel Messi is a wonderful player, very skillful, highly intelligent. He is not good in the air. The World Cup is a very complicated tournament. 6 games, 7 if you make it to the final, and maybe if you lose 1 game, you're out, even if you're the best. I've come to accept that the life of a frontrunner is a hard one, that he will suffer more injuries than most men, and that many of these injuries will not be accidental. If I pass away one day, I am happy because I tried to do my best. My sport allowed me to do so much because it's the biggest sport in the world. When you play against dirty players or very tough players, it's easy to escape because you know what they're going to do. But when the player is tough but intelligent, it's much more difficult. When you are young, you do a lot of stupid things. You must respect people and work hard to be in shape, and I used to train very hard. When the other players went to the beach after training, I was there, kicking the ball. I always think that I would have become an actor if I hadn't been a soccer player. I don't think I'm a very good businessman. I act too much with my heart. The first World Cup I remember was in the 1950 when I was 9 or 10 years old. My father was a soccer player and there was a big party, and when Brazil lost to Uruguay, I saw my father crying. The bicycle kick is not easy to do. I scored 1283 goals, and only 2 or 3 were bicycle kicks. I sometimes lie awake at night and wonder why I am still so popular, and to be honest, I don't know. The bicycle kick is not easy to do. When I was a footballer, I surrounded myself with footballers. We were all friends, but in Brasilia you don't know who your friends are. It can be a dangerous place. I was really proud that I was named after Thomas Edison and wanted to be called Edson. I thought Pelé sounded horrible. It was a rubbish name. Edson sounded so much more serious and important. All my life I thank God. My family was very religious. At 17, I already had responsibility because I took care of my family. But in the football, I was young. I wasn't experienced or the captain. I was just in the team. Over the years, I've learnt to live with 2 persons in my heart. One is Edson, who is fun with his friends and family. The other is the football player Pelé. I didn't want the name. Pelé sounds like baby talk in Portuguese. No doubt I am earning more money with my endorsements than I ever earned playing soccer. Of course, my father was a soccer player. He used to play very good. Then, when I was young, 8 or 9 years old, 10 years old, I just want to be like my father. Everybody knows my life. I won a lot of tournaments and scored more than 1,000 goals, won 3 World Cups, but I could not play in Olympic Games. I have to trust something that gives me power. I have to believe in something, but in my career I have a lot of moments I cannot explain with God. To be a striker, you need to be in good shape. Edson is the person that supports Pelé. Edson is the base. Pelé just comes and adds the face. Yes, I have a lot of business interests, but I don't work for just anyone, and I choose the companies very carefully. Brazil's always had great players, both at home and abroad, but we need to put all that talent together and mold a team out of it. When I retired at that time, I had a lot of proposals to play in Europe, England, Italy, Spain, Mexico. But I said no after 18 years. I want to rest because I want to retire